brother. Let's do it live.
Do it, buddy.
Let me know when we're live.
Well, I've hit the buttons. They'll get there eventually.
Well, we must be lives.
We must be live then. All right. This week on the Red Eye Report, we talk about deadly leaders, people who killed a bunch of people because they're assholes. We listen to some weird story about Ashtray, and we smoke a little bit of weed. This is as far as I got in the intro, because I am a stoner.
Good luck.
Man, these intros are really fucking. They're going downhill.
Hey, look, no, mine are usually all right. Okay, Ashtray has it worse. As long as I'm over him, I'm good. We're gonna start off the show with our pause for the cause.
Weekly benefit event.
Yep.
For the Dane County
this week,
Society.
This week is Pootie the Pitbull. This Pitbull, no, not like Pootie Tang. This Pitbull has a gas problem. He can't stop farting.
Oh, yeah, that kind of Pootie.
Yeah, that kind of Pootie.
Poor Pootie.
Yeah.
Flatulence.
Yeah, just a gassy Pootie.
Some white lady's gonna love him. Some white lady's gonna want to fuck him.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate name for a pit bull.
Yeah, right.
It can be changed.
Name can be changed till he eats your face. Fucking pit bulls.
It's got a lot of repressed shit because he's been called Pootie his whole fucking life.
Because he's had irritable bowel syndrome his entire life. Poor bastard.
We're talking about fucking leaders that killed a bunch of people. When you think of that, the first dude who comes up like atrocities, shit is like Hitler.
It's like Hitler right away.
Hitler's overrated.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off with some honorable mentions. These are people who kind of didn't get into the millions yet. We're gonna start off with Mary the First. Yeah. Mary the First of England. Back in I believe 1655 or 1555. She got the nickname Bloody Mary.
So this is the Bloody
Catholic,
Mary, huh?
That's the origination of Bloody Mary's name.
I'm not sure if that's the origination of the name of the drink or whatever, but this was she was called Bloody Mary.
Right. According to Ain't It Cool News, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that she does not look like a kind woman.
She burned over 300 Protestants at the stake.
You know, she's killed 3 husbands. You can see it in her eyes. And that's a painting.
Right?
They captured it.
I want you to make me look fucking crazy.
Yeah, right? Give me a chance to ruin your life.
Holy shit. Next up to... Oh, shit, I just had it.
Okay, so she burned 300 Protestants?
Over 300 Protestants at the stake. She was a Catholic. Protestants, then they were against the Protestants. They didn't like each other. It was considered heresy to be Protestant. So the punishment was being burned at the stake.
All right.
Because God,
and it probably was any of the ones who really fucking spoke up. The real Protestants who protested.
Okay. Next up is Idi Amin. He was the third president of Uganda. He ruled from 71 to 79. He kind of did like a cleansing. It was the Liaka people, and I can't pronounce the other part. But he ended up killing about 500,000 people.
500,000, damn.
500,000.
That's a good chunk.
Fucking weak, bitch. Come on.
Oh my god.
Mystic eats 500,000 for breakfast.
Regime. Nepotism, corruption, gross economy mismanagement. Extrajudicial killings. A lot of them were his political opponents. Intellectuals. It's weird. A lot of these guys.
Who was that? Was that movie with fucking the fucking lazy-eyed dude, Forrest Whitaker?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Last King of Scotland. Was that Idi Amin Dada or was that Gaddafi?
I think it was Idi Amin. Yeah.
Huh.
Idi Amin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at this dude's spouses, and it's like at least 6.
Oh, he got 40. He claims he's got 43 kids.
Yeah. So married in 1966, Divorce, 1974. Married in 1966. Divorced in 1974.
Married in 1967.
Yeah. Divorced in 1974. I wonder what the fuck happened in 1974.
Imagine
Probably
being like
died.
the fourth or fifth wife. Like how terrifying that would be.
He died after
man.
2003.
Huh. Oh, wow. He lived that long.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he did have a wife, the Sarah Koyabala, who he married in 1975.
Oh, I thought they were all wives or spouses. You said what?
Yeah, they were all wives, but this must be the woman that replaced all the other women.
But was she was the final wife or what?
Yeah, she was the final wife.
Or the lucky one.
She was like, "You want this pussy? You gotta hang out the rest."
Got too old to kill. Where he's like, I won't have you assassinated. We'll give you a pension plan.
All right.
A small stipend.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Pol Pot, which actually his name is not Pol Pot. It's a Salah Star.
What is it? Rock
Salah
star?
Star.
No, Salah Star. SALOTHSAR.
Huh.
That's his original name. He started calling himself.
Pol Pot's better.
Yeah, right?
He was the prime minister of Democratic Cambodia between 1966 and 1979. But he was also the leader of the Khmer Rouge. They killed about 2 million people. I believe it was like from 60s, from 76 to 79. He killed like 2 million people.
Wow.
Right in his country. And he wanted to turn into a communist utopia.
It's kind of weird how that turns out every time, like millions of people die.
Yeah. Well, and they decide, like, you know what, we need to get rid of all the intellectuals who made this society run.
Yeah, exactly.
And but the thing was that was
how does this work?
In that 4 year span, that was he killed off about a quarter of Cambodia's population.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
It was almost 25%. Yeah. The evil little fucker.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. And he actually, because like in China, like Mao, they had millions and millions of people that died. But a lot of that was starvation. Like this dude actually like fucking had these people killed, right? Like sent out death squads and shit.
Yeah. Mass killing and stuff.
That, and they had like they put bags over people's heads and just suffocated them in the killing fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically just like flushed the entire like intellectual population out for this ideal of this kind of, I don't know, like a primitive communist society. That, of course, didn't work.
Right.
A three-body problem.
Yeah.
Well, he felt that the intellectuals were poisoned by Western thinking.
Uh-huh.
And
they
are in line with communist.
Sexy Western thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at Ashtray. That's the threat that they are.
This is what Cambodia
to
could be.
fucking kill for.
Oh my God, that's it. Yeah, North Korea is playing fucking that shit on the loop.
Right? They're like, this is why we do it, boys.
Yeah, right.
This is why we starve.
Yeah.
Have a repeating joke of Ashtray rubbing his nipples to make sure they keep people in line. I would give a nod to it.
All right. Next, we're gonna step up into the big boy territory. King Leopold II. Y'all ever heard of him?
No.
Yes.
Leo?
Yeah. King Leo? He was king of Belgium. He was king of Belgium back in the between 1800s, and he stopped being king, I believe, in 1906.
That's
he
reason.
So he wanted to have Belgium, small country. They really wanted to get in. He really wanted them to get in on the Africa racket because all the other European countries are
Africa racket.
I mean, yeah, because all the European countries that's what I call it.
It's a
fucking racket. All
term for that. What all those countries were doing back then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like, hey, y'all got all this stuff. I want to show how to use it, and we'll just take it. You know?
Right.
And it was a fucking racket.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool shit down here. Let's take it.
Yeah, look, you see this here? Help me get it out. I'll take it. Yeah. So he ended up getting the Congo, which turns out to be about 1 million square miles, which is about 85 times the size of fucking Belgium. He eventually he wants he
I have no idea how big that is, but it sounds big.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty big compared to Belgium. It's fucking huge. It's like Texas to Connecticut. It's not. It's fucking.
Gotcha. That's good.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you gotta say it in American.
Yeah, we got the American language. So he does it first for the ivory. And that's not as profitable as he wants it to be. And then in I believe 1900s, 1901 area, the fucking rubber pop starts popping off. Like people need rubber.
Rubber's popping.
Yeah, rubber's popping. Yeah, it's bouncing up. And they had an abundance of fucking of rubber trees in the Congo. So what he decided to do was he decided to say that he started demanding taxes, but the taxes was labor, and the labor was fucking getting the rubber out of the trees. These people were like, "Fuck you, we don't want to do it."
Yeah, right? You like invaded our land, you're taking our rubber trees, and you want us to fucking sell.
And also, this is not a colony for Belgium. He claimed all this land as his personal asset.
Oh, really?
So
he didn't have the Belgian military to like back him up.
No, he had his own. He had his own fucking private mercenary force.
Oh, dude, this guy sounds fucking shady as fuck.
Like the public or whatever. So yeah, but I always thought it was a colony. No, he claimed this shit for himself. These people didn't want to do it, so they started enforcing it by force. Holy shit. One of the things they did that they're known for is chopping off people's hands.
Oh, lovely.
So if you did not meet the rubber quota for your taxes, with the labor stuff, they would cut off your hand.
Right, so you could work harder.
Well,
you know.
Well, yeah. The thing is also it was a good worker. It was a good worker, and whatever they would take the arms and hands of the kids. Or their spouses.
Man,
he's a good worker, but he didn't work quite hard enough. So let's just take his kids' hands. Wow.
When you killed somebody because apparently ammunition was hard to get over there. They didn't want people wasting it because also these guys are mercenaries in Africa. You know they might want to back a prize right over there. So they didn't want to waste the bullets on hunting. So if they killed somebody, they counted the bullets up. And if you killed somebody, you had to bring back proof of their hand as you killed them. There were also some commissions that were given that they said if you bring back enough hands, you can shorten your term here, your service and shit. Which caused widespread, just going fuck people going.
Oh man,
taking hands willy nilly.
Oh man, that's fucked.
Yeah, they said whole villages were wiped out.
Jesus. Yeah, imagine a whole village. Everyone lost a hand. How would you recover?
They took hostages to get people to work better. Another thing he did was fucked up. He started an orphanage system when fucking these kids' parents killed and shit, they were kidnapped and taken to a school run by his little white friends.
So he looks like a good guy, right? Like, let me help bring in all these poor orphans that I took the parents away from.
The school taught them to be soldiers for Belgium.
Oh wow! So then they're going out and chopping hands off.
Right. So a lot of atrocities were actually done by black guys in this private police force that were actually from fucking the Congo.
Man, that's some fucking evil ass shit. Jesus.
It's if you look at the Wikipedia page, you see some of the pictures of fucking these people missing fucking hands and shit. It's fucking and arms. It's fucking crazy. It's like the second one down. It's got people posing with fucking limbs missing and shit.
Oh,
right
here.
Look at us. We all lost.
Oh, I just see this link with the video stuff.
Yeah, right. Show us the limbs.
Well, it isn't taking me to the
this is why you need
Wikipedia.
To make screenshots. That's all right, gentlemen.
I don't know.
Well, here I'll go to Wikipedia. I'll bring it up.
Show us the gory reality.
Thanks.
But imagine
Wikipedia.
though being like someone, like you're already just a poor ass villager, fucking scraping by, growing whatever you can,
Right.
and then they come and take your fucking hand because you weren't working hard enough. How are you gonna work the next season?
Or you wouldn't work. I mean, remember, they instead of asking for money for taxes, it was labor. Like it was a forced labor system, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You see all these kids and shit. They all have missing hands.
Yeah.
No, this was late 1900s, early 20th century.
1885 to 1906.
Yeah, 1906. Okay, yeah, 1906. That's like 10 years before the First World War.
Huh.
That's not that long ago, if you think about it.
Right.
It's not actually, no. Yeah. We're gonna run through some shit. Where to go? God damn it, Teddy. Get your shit together.
Yeah,
All right.
Teddy.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Look at that. Oh man, that old nasty woman. Just like,
Yeah, so they say
kill you.
Let's just put that up.
it's estimated between 10 and 20 million Congolese people were killed.
Just keep it up. Judge us.
Right.
What's her name again?
Mary.
What?
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Mary,
Bloody Mary,
Queen of
right?
Scots,
Bloody
right?
Mary? Oh, yeah, Mary Scott,
Bloody
yeah.
Mary. Look at her. It gives me stomach burn.
Or Mary the First of England.
One of the first things that popped up when I tried doing this research was a top 10 list, of course. So we're gonna run down a few of these. I've never even heard of. One that's on this. I think it's weird it's on this, but it's got a picture of the wrong one. It's pretty funny. We'll start off with the first. Ishmael Ebner Pasha, estimated killed 2.85 million people.
2.85 million? Damn.
And where is this?
This is in shit. Where is it at? Oh, this is Ottoman Empire during World War One.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. He was one of the three dictator triumvirate known as the three Pashas. And they said he was commander in chief. Pasha instigated the late Ottoman genocide responsible for slaughtering upward of 1.8 million Armenians, 300,000 Assyrians, and 750,000 Greeks.
Huh.
This took place between 1915 and 1923.
Yeah, I know in Providence they had like a big Armenian memorial thing. It's like this huge, beautiful wall thing for that genocide. I didn't really know shit about it, but I guess that's what it
fucking
was.
System of the Down, I think it was, that brought that to my attention.
Yeah, I was just
band,
gonna say that. I was just gonna say that. I saw them live, and they were like, they talked about that, and I had no idea what the fuck they were talking
Right?
about.
And it was like
what?
early 2000s.
Yeah, I wasn't even. It was before that when I saw them. I think it was at Somerset. It was when Ozfest and Warp Tour were together. I think it was 99. Maybe it was 2000.
Yaka Khan, he was Pakistan's third president. He served from 1969 to 1971.
Shit, that is long.
orchestrated the genocide genocide that resulted in the deaths of 3 million Bangladesh people.
3 million. Damn.
He was in power for 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years and he
Yeah,
got 3
fucking
million?
A, dude.
That dude went to work.
Man, that's faster than Hitler. I bet you if you do the math.
Yeah. No, he did it quicker than that. Actually, he says the Bangladesh genocide lasted from March until December in 1971.
Wow.
As a result of a large scale military escalation. Yeah.
How'd they fucking kill
I don't
that
know
many
anything
people?
about this story.
Right?
That's wow.
The Pakistan's army and pro.
Why hasn't Angelina Jolie done a movie about this?
Yeah, it's her fault that we don't
That I
know
don't
about
know.
this.
Yeah, right. That we're so naive.
Fucking Angelina. I knew she was a bitch, dude.
You're
She
letting
taught
us
me
down.
everything I know
You're
about the
letting
fucking
humanity
Yugoslavia.
down.
Yeah, you're letting humanity down. No matter how many African kids you fucking adopt, it will never make up
never
for
be enough.
fucking not informing us about this.
Yes.
Travesty.
Oh my god. We'll skip that guy. Okay, so number 7, George W. Bush. 4.6 million. But it's got
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that is true. Yeah, he did.
but it's got senior on there. And they're saying the reason is because of this global war on terror in Iraq and Afghanistan. It is said that 4.6 million people lost.
Wait, hold on. So senior, it gets for the global war on terror, Iraq and Afghanistan. He is getting that
senior.
Like, yeah,
or first junior.
I get senior.
First one.
Really?
No. This is
rephrase it, Teddy.
No, okay. So it's Junior that did it.
Right.
You know, George Bush, after 9/11.
Yeah.
But the picture they have is of George Bush Senior up here.
Oh,
really?
I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, sins of the father. I mean, yeah, the Gulf War happened.
Yeah, the first one.
Right.
But he was vice president then, right?
No, he was president when the first Gulf War happened. But
yeah, okay. So that's
he also though, like, basically it's like, yeah, we whooped their asses and pulled back.
Yeah, that's true. He fucking
that's
left.
kind of the way he handled it. He
he laid the groundwork though. He put the thought in fucking.
Well,
he's
I think also that's why
situation.
Junior was like, I want to get Saddam when Daddy couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him.
And that's what we like. Yeah. I bet you if you compare the math and numbers from the first Gulf War, aside from all the atrocities, compared to
George the second
W. Senior, like, man, how much money and lives?
Oh, dude, it's
American
way
lives?
more for Junior
Yes.
versus Senior.
Yeah, we were fighting two fucking wars.
Right. And also,
the same motherfucking time in a foreign country.
Senior went in because Saddam invaded Kuwait.
Right.
Yeah.
Was gassing people in Kuwait.
Right. Oh yeah,
we went in there, we kicked some ass, and then we pulled back.
Yeah, but even after they got Saddam,
I like George Bush.
Damn it.
Sorry, but even after they got fucking Saddam, they didn't stop. You know.
No.
We're American.
We were entrenched.
We don't stop doing something because it's the right thing to do. We just keep doing the wrong thing until it's right.
Right.
Well, now as a military force, we have to be conscientious.
Did you just come up with that, or did you steal that? Because that was fantastic.
That's from Boondocks.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Do the wrong thing until it's right. God, that's great. That is so fucking perfect. Dude.
Yeah, it's fucking true.
I need to watch this Boondocks show.
Just ask Mary. Queen Mary.
Yeah, just ask Mary. She'll burn you. Next up, we have Hong Xiuquan. He about 30 million people. This guy started a cult in 1850 China. He established his reign as a Christian and declared that he was the brother of Jesus Christ. But he had a cult, they say, over about 30 million Chinese people.
Damn.
But a lot of these people, he attacked villages and things. He ended up starting a rebellion, a Taiping Rebellion, which is a civil war against the Qing dynasty at the time. Wow. And they say about 30 million people were killed due to famine. A lot of them civilians.
Yeah, and that's that's around the time of the Opium Wars, like the first Opium War, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Like when the British basically got the Chinese addicted to fucking opium.
Yeah, addicted to opium.
And then when they wanted to stop, they're like, "No, fuck you. We're gonna
keep buying our smack."
Jesus Christ!
You will fucking buy it,
right? My God,
isn't that crazy?
Number 3, Genghis Khan, 40 million. Genghis Khan founded and ruled the Mongol Empire from 1206 to 1227. What I did not know about him killing all these fucking people, he killed about 10% of the world's population at the time.
Wow.
There was a 2015 study that determined the loss of
and he was only
life.
on that continent.
They said the loss. A 2015 study determined that the loss of so much life resulted in the reduction of CO2, causing a mini ice age at the beginning of the 14th century.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's legendary.
Right.
That is fucking legendary status.
Who's killing off 10% of the world's population in like 10, 11 years? I mean, shit.
Right.
cause
That's
a
1%
mini
year.
ice age because you killed off so many fucking people. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. What?
I can
I
hear
know.
you.
Sorry, I was talking to my daughter. She was mumbling.
Okay, so for
I
last,
don't know why that's so funny.
I don't know why he's laughing either. I mean, he's just talking to his daughter.
Because I'm stoned, you dumb shits.
We're all stoned, you dumb shit. We're not laughing.
Yeah, right.
Don't
Like,
question my humor.
I'm
I can
laughing
laugh
because
at shit you don't
Ashtray's
find funny.
laughing.
Jesus Christ. Fucking shit. For last is at least number one on the all-time killing motherfuckers list, Mao Zedong, 65 million people.
Wow.
Chairman Mao Zedong.
Who was number two?
Number two is Joseph Stalin.
Oh yeah, Stalin.
Oh, yeah.
40 million. I didn't do the whole list of 10. I skipped over it, so.
Easily. Yeah, everybody knows Stalin is like up there with Hitler. Just nobody talks about it that way.
That's why,
Right.
yeah, that's why I didn't fucking, yeah. Mao, the Great Leap Forward policy was an economic social campaign designed to transform the PRC from an agrarian society to an industrial one. It's caused Great Famine, which was on the deaths of about 45 million people between 1958 and 1962. And also, it was it's People's Republic of China. It was this guy founded it, so people were disappearing because they didn't agree with this motherfucker.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The most often cited number is 65, but there are some estimates that say it's probably north of 80 million people.
That's crazy.
Killed during this time.
Yeah, because there wasn't, accurate bookkeeping.
Right, and also who's taking the numbers? Like who's tallying the fucking shit?
Right.
Yeah, that's one topic on fucking guys who fucking leaders who fucking suck dick.
Guys used to suck dick. Oh wait, they also killed millions of people.
We're talking to you, fucking Mary.
You have to bring their sexuality into it, Teddy. Jesus.
I don't think Mary ever sucked a dick in her fucking life.
Oh, no, she probably bit him off.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, she ate a bunch of beavers. That's for goddamn sure. Though. That was a lesbian.
Just look at her eyes.
Straight dyke.
Next up is our What's Sexy portion of the show. We're going to start off here with Oracle. Have 20 plus years of Pixar movies I'm not burned out on.
Yeah, so now the kiddo is starting to like watching different things, and
well, yeah, you're in the movie phase.
yeah, we're in the movie. It's kind of nice because I haven't watched any of these fucking Pixar movies, over the past 20 plus years. So yeah, we've been watching them. I watched Tangled the other day. That was pretty good.
Can't remember what that one's about.
That was
remember
like the Rapunzel fucking one.
Okay.
I watched The Incredibles. That was pretty good.
Oh, that was a classic.
I used to love The Incredibles.
I saw that one in the theater, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
He starts laughing. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, especially Incredibles. You look at those graphics, it's kind of crazy because now, like, you look at it, it's like, man, this looks like it was made in Blender or some shit. Like,
yeah, it probably was.
Right. Like,
Dude,
it
go back
looks...
and watch the first Toy Story and see how shitty. Like, it looks so shitty. Like, the first Toy Story looks so fucking shitty.
Yeah, it's kind of like with that Tangled though. Like the hair, of course, looks amazing, but then you can tell like, oh, look at our water effects and shit. Is like, that kind of looks fucking like.
That's no.
I don't know. That doesn't look that good.
That's no Avatar.
Yeah, right. But I mean, of course, the movies are great, and it's just. It doesn't really take away from it. It's just kind of a fun.
And you know what? Your baby don't give a fuck.
No, the baby doesn't give a shit. Yeah, and they're good movies. Got Disney Plus. Great to have all that right there. So it's a fun little family time thing. But I will get burned out on him. I'm sure he'll be like, I want to watch fucking Tangled for the 10th time.
Yeah.
Fuck that blonde bitch.
Make him watch Cars. Get him into like Cars.
Yeah.
Cars. I haven't watched any of the Cars movies.
Fortunately, he likes watching live music.
Well, I know Cars movies got some kids into AC/DC because there was a brief period where I was getting requests for AC/DC because of the Cars movie.
Dude, just
Interesting.
straight up, if he's getting likes live music, man, just throw him in the fire like a Rammstein concert.
Yeah.
Like Rammstein in Paris.
No.
You know what I mean? See what he thinks.
Yeah, I don't know about
He
that.
can't even give feedback yet. He's just barely.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But he
kidding,
does
He's
like
still a potato.
he
He's
likes
a potato with some sprouts.
kind of guitar instrumentalists. He likes Hermanos Gutierrez. That's a group that he fucking loves it. Like he is completely.
Was that one you were talking about where he was just captivated?
Yeah,
when you
captivated.
Turned it on? And you're
So
like,
we
wow,
watch
why?
right. We watch live shows, and he fucking loves it. Like, and it's great. It's like
Both
okay,
his
That's
cool.
like kind of adorable. Have you
in
captured
fucking
video of him being
different
like?
aspects.
I haven't, but maybe I should because he is like
Yeah.
really into it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because he's so small yet, you know.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
it's cool.
That's
to
what
see
shocked
that, like,
me. I'm
for
like,
whatever
God
reason,
damn! Like you're.
he's vibing with this.
Right.
Yeah, I would totally film him vibing.
Way to go. Next up, we got Mystic with Not a Goddamn Thing.
Blank's face
I
missed.
thought I put something in there.
Oh, right in
Oh,
the
did
butt. It says right.
Yeah, right in the butt.
Yep.
Throw right in the butt, right in the butt. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So
I didn't
this
update,
clip
I didn't update my outline. Here we go.
happened on Wheel of Fortune.
It was funny.
I gotta post something.
I honestly can't believe that they fucking. I mean,
Showed
it's
it.
not filmed live. You know what I mean? Like, why would they
Sure.
fucking air this? But this guy basically fucking
Oh
he
Jesus.
just picks right in the butt.
What?
And the first one is a 4-letter word. I'm like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, he says it right in the butt.
The best part is the audible. What? That chick.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man.
I'm so glad I was on this episode to see this shit.
This was an actual Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is
Pat
great.
Sajak, if you really watch Wheel of Fortune, because they would always come on after the news, so I'd catch the beginning of it. He's a little sassy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he
Yeah,
gets
he is.
cranky. Yeah,
He-
he gets cranky.
Well, he's a good kind of little
Right.
showman, but in quippy.
Mhm.
I mean, he's been doing it for 85 years.
Right, he's been doing it for a
Yeah, I
long
think
fucking
that's why
time.
people like him. I think that's
Yes,
why.
exactly. Like
You know,
Holy shit.
he's got a certain shtick and he's good at it.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Just right in the butt.
Right in the-
That's great.
Right in the fucking butt. Next up is me with on to middle school. My son is now gonna be 11. He's going on to middle school. He passed fifth grade, all A's. I think it's like his lowest grade was like
All
a 90.
A's? Nice.
Nice.
What am I ready for?
I wasn't even
Sixth
that
grade's a
good.
different beast, though, man. Sixth
I,
grade's a
I,
different
I
beast.
know, I know, but the one thing about him is he does all his homework super early and shit.
Mm.
Them hormones are gonna start kicking in.
I know, but he's coming. We're gonna have to talk.
Oh
We're gonna
yeah,
have
and
to
he's
talk.
got a tablet.
Yeah.
He's gonna be searching big boobs.
Dude, he's been fucking him and his girlfriend have been playing Oculus together and shit. It's fucking.
Busty Asian beauties.
I was talking to my friend who his like son is probably about the same age, where he's just like, I found like we're searching the tablet history of his tablet. It was like big boobs, and I was like, I was kind of proud of that search.
That's hilarious.
It's a movement.
My boy.
I feel like
But
you
yeah,
just need to launch Bing and just not even search for anything, and you're gonna see like fucking double penetration.
Oh my god, yeah. Take the safe search off.
It's like, oh,
Bing will
Jesus
ruin your
Christ.
life.
Like this is just the
Bing's like-
homepage.
Bing's like, did you mean bondage porn?
No.
I literally just clicked on the fucking
Right.
icon.
Oh my God.
Bing's like, how else can we get your attention?
Fucking
Oh.
shit. All right, moving on. Ashtray, 420 fat wedding tip.
Oh yes, this last weekend had a wedding out in the Milwaukee area. It was like Hilton Garden Inn, I believe. And it was 350 plus. I haven't had a wedding this big in a while. 350 plus crowd, and so like packed tight that like you can barely weave in and out of the tables when people are sitting down.
Damn.
But anyways,
it's a big fucking wedding.
Oh yeah, and it so big enough that as I'm playing, and my boss was right. Like he's like, this is gonna be a big crowd, and because there was like these Polish families, like they were wanting polkas, and like you could tell, like I've had these real like raw, like deep rooted Wisconsin weddings, and he said, I bet you could fart and they'll be dancing, and he was right. Like it was just like there's enough critical mass, that like. There was an aunt who was bringing up 20s per request.
Wow.
And so I got on the microphone. I'm like, yeah, you want your request FastPass? You know, the DJ takes cash. And like,
there you go.
People started bringing me, 5s and 10s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So between the bride and groom, at the end of the night, like when I got the check, and there was of course another hassle too. This is a modern thing I have to deal with that nobody has checkbooks, right? And actually, I don't want to blame this wedding party because they had this weird whole thing where the fucking bus that was supposed to pick them up from the church for the photos in the park, like the bus didn't show up. And so all these cars got left behind. Someone's checkbook. Of course, this is a story I'm told. Maybe it's all a lie. But I could hear other people bitching about it.
I mean, it's Milwaukee, so the bus driver probably like OD'd on fentanyl or
exactly.
Something.
Probably is like, oh shit, yeah, no, I'll be there. I'll be there in 10. Finally, after like having a little bit of that goddamn hassle, doing all the math, it was $420 in tips.
Nice.
Did you have so when you take
before my pay?
When you do that, like if you want your song played faster, you can I take cash. Do you have people come up to you like, hey man, I gave you like $5, why did you play my song? Or are you like on this shit?
Oh no, I mean like the thing is like it's not like people are throwing money at me like left and right per se. But it is like usually like if people want to complain about their song hasn't been played yet, it's like I'm gonna work it in. But it's like you give me money,
right?
It's like I will kind of like change the flow of what I wanted to do and I thought the crowd wanted to do.
Sure.
And I'll get your song
you just
in. But
hit
also,
fucking stop. You're just like,
just a whore.
Oh, I'm a total whore.
So you're just a whore. That's all you got to say. Is, hey, I'm whoring it up here.
I am whoring it up, but also it's like you can whore it up and then pass the whoring right along to like, oh, here's a FastPass request on the microphone, and it lets the crowd know that I'm a whore. And if they bring me money,
dude, you should fucking make a little sign, man.
You have to let them know that you're amiable and that money will get more attention. So yeah, $420. I haven't had a haul like that in probably like 3 years. Like that over $400 for tips. It was fun. It made the drive like hour 20-minute drive home a lot sweeter.
Yeah, Mary's not impressed, but that's a pretty good one.
She never was.
Just
look at her. She's like, I paid you $1.50 and you didn't play the cha-cha slide yet.
That's fine.
Okay, now up next is the fuck you think portion of the show. We'll start off with Oracle first. Rototiller.
Yeah. So we're doing the gardening thing, and we have a pretty sizable garden plot that hadn't been used in over a decade, I'm sure. But all the irrigation and everything's there. Just had to till it up. So I was like, all right, let's see what we got here.
Did you have to worry about how deep you went? It was like, how deep are those water lines?
The water lines go along the outer edge. So as long as you don't go beyond that, you're good. And so I look it up, and of course the local Home Depot, they don't have a good selection. So I had to do the one in Wisconsin Dells, which is like an hour and 15 minutes away. So like, fuck it. I just get it. I've had good luck with these Ryobi battery fucking things. I don't need anything too fucking crazy. This will probably.
I've got like 12 of those little
yeah,
things.
I've had great luck with the push mower. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, I go pick up this fucking thing and put it together, and I start doing it, and things are going pretty well. You know, it's still got grass. It's not like super like hard ground, but it's got fucking sod in there because it's been grown, you know, for a decade, whatever. And then suddenly it just shuts off, and I'm like, oh shit, the battery must have died. Well, I pull the battery out and I put it on the charger, and the charger's like, oh no, still got like 3/4 of a battery. Yeah.
Still pinch.
Like, that's kind of interesting. Okay, whatever. So I take another battery because I have a bunch of these tools. So you get a battery every time you get one of these.
Every time you get one, yeah. So you got a bunch of batteries. Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get it, because like shit, I already got a bunch of these big batteries.
And then at this point, it's like, why didn't I date these batteries? So I remember which one's the oldest fucker.
Right. So I put that in there.
One thing I learned.
Run it, dies after about 20 seconds.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. And then I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Throw another battery in there, and then
not a Milwaukee.
Didn't matter. It died after like 20 seconds. So I'm like, okay, finally I'm gonna let this sit overnight. Maybe it's overheated some way for some reason, and I'll give it a try tomorrow. Tried it the next day, died after 10 seconds. Motherfucker. So then I had to take this goddamn fucking rototiller, clean it off, pack it up, take it an hour and 15 minutes. Well, actually, to Home Depot's credit, they took it at the local one. Lady didn't even ask. She's just like, I could have just taken the battery, and she wouldn't have given a fuck. She's like, what's wrong? It shuts off after 10 seconds. Well, it's not supposed to do that. Great. Here, beep. Okay, great. You're done. But I had to go I got a gas-powered one, a Champion rototiller. Ooh.
There you go. That's a good name.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Champion. Holy shit. Let me tell you, though, that's a fucking good workout, doing some rototilling. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Right? It's like, it's like a shake weight.
Yeah. But, so stay away, the mower, the blower, the trimmer. I even have a chainsaw, a small chainsaw, which has been very good.
Yeah, you guys should go visit his place. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He's got this, like, built-in workshop space behind his garage, like, because of the company that was there before. Yeah. It's really cool.
I'm a pimp. But
motherfucking PIM.
He even has an American flag in his front
yard. But the fucking rototiller sucks dick. Don't do the rototiller.
Really?
That thing sucks. Stay away from it.
Word. Thanks. Because I use all that Ryobi shit.
Yeah,
the battery.
It's good for what it is. Great. How much you pay for it?
Great, yeah. Fucking awesome, man. The batteries are all interchangeable with the shit. It's fucking dope. Next up is Mystic Scotty. No.
So I don't know if you guys seen this Scotty Scheffler during the tournament this last weekend.
He's a golf player.
A fella won the fucking championship.
Yeah, he's the number 1 ranked player in the world, but he was trying to get into to his tee off time, and like there was an accident
where somebody died. Actually,
he turned in, and like the cops said that he fucking like he was trying to stop him, and like he got dragged by the car and all this shit.
So Louisville police.
Well, they released some footage from like a camera that was across the street, and it didn't show any of that shit. Like basically, he turned. The cop told him to fucking stop, and he like kept going for like 2 feet because he couldn't hear him, and then finally stopped, and the cop fucking flipped out and like arrested him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So basically, like they tried charging him with fucking it was like fucking assaulting an officer. I think it was still a misdemeanor, but it was still assault.
So he like really wasn't being like
dude,
indignant.
He barely moved.
No, he he was just trying to turn in, and like they were stopping him, and he couldn't hear what he was saying, and like he you know what I mean? He didn't.
Oh yeah, it was probably loud as fuck with all the sirens and shit.
He got charged with 1 felony and 3 misdemeanors. The felony was the assault of an officer. The officer said he got dragged. The other ones was the misdemeanors were like trying to drive away or not even the thing of an officer or whatever. Just
Flee
bullshit.
the scene or some
Yeah,
shit
that's
like
some
that.
bullshit.
It's crazy. Like, obviously, his lawyer is going to be good enough to get him off on
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny. We were watching the tournament at work and shit. He actually, they took his mugshot, they took his picture. They only arrested him because of who he was. Somebody had died during an accident. That's why he had the road blocked off. The president of the country club, Valhalla, picked him up from the police station and drove him back to the country club.
Wow.
And they pushed back his time. And as he's playing and shit, they got the shit down on the screen.
So this happened before he fucking won the thing?
Yeah, this is on like the last day or some shit.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't win the tournament.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah, I thought he did win.
Oh,
No.
Teddy said he won.
I thought he did
Teddy
win.
don't know.
No, he got like 4th place or some shit.
Oh, well, that's still pretty good.
No.
God.
He's the #1 ranked player.
Oh, he
Only
is.
the facts here at the Red Eye
I've never
Report.
fucking heard of this guy. I don't really. All I know is Tiger Woods and who's that fucking funny guy? John Daly.
John Daly, that fat fuck. That dude fucking.
I know
That dude
nothing.
has
I know
permission to
nothing
use
about golf.
He has permission to use a
To
cart.
drive the
Like
cart.
nobody else can fucking drive a cart, but he's out here because his knee is all fucked up. This
And he
dude's fucking out
smokes
here.
constantly.
Yeah, he's smoking cigarettes.
Okay, you're
drinking
right. No,
whiskey.
Xander Schauffele won. Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah, Schauffele and Scheffler, I get them confused. Yeah. Xander won that one. Yeah, Scheffler placed 8th in the PGA Championship.
8. How was
At Valhalla. Yeah. But he still won fucking. Oh my god, he still won millions of dollars though.
Yeah, it was a fucking. It was a
I mean,
major
that's the thing.
PGA
That's
champion.
the thing about golf. Like, if you make it to the second day, which is I'm sorry, make it to the third day, which is like 72. You're in the money, so you get to get some shit.
You win at least like 15, 20 grand,
Yeah.
and that's if you're last place.
That ain't even much these
That's like-
days. 15, 20
Yeah, but
grand.
the entrance
I'm
fee
guessing-
is only like 2,500 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
but how
guessing-
many of these opportunities do you have when you think about what's your fucking actual annual salary that you make every day year, you know?
Well, they have
20
these
grand?
tournaments all the time, right?
That's why these
Yeah,
offers
it's
play.
like
That's why they
30
play fucking every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess if you're making that bank every. Okay.
Well, also, which is why a lot of them are going over to live because they're paying a flat fee, and they only have to golf like 8 or 9 times instead of having to golf fucking 25 weeks.
That's the Saudi fucking thing.
Yeah.
Saudi thing.
Yeah.
And they
Then you gotta
offered
take Saudi blood money.
20 grand ain't much.
they offered fucking Tiger Woods almost $1 billion. You turned him down.
$1 billion?
It was like
right.
Jesus
900.
fuck.
If I was Tiger Woods smart, it's like $1 billion. Like, that's a lot of money, and like, show me it. Show me it.
That's a huge amount of money. $1 billion.
But like, I
Tiger
wouldn't believe
Woods.
that offer, you know? I'd be like, okay, yeah, show me it.
Almost $1 billion. It wasn't.
But it'll be like
Yeah.
futures, you know? It'd be like, you're invested in our fucking, stock. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
give me gold bars, bitch.
Yep. Next up, me, Teddy. Goddamn laptop having seizures. So I got my switch fixed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Run again. So I've got a second one that I use to fix my first one. What I want to do is make that second one into my original. So I have that original backup. I want to make it back into that. So I loaded my laptop, get everything ready. I'm ready to go. Got my shit going. I log in my laptop, and then I'm doing something. I'm doing like a file transfer or something, 8 gigs, and then my screen starts having a fucking seizure. I mean, just flips up, and then it's like somebody punched it or something. That is what it ends up as. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? I'm like, is my I get the screen fucked up, but is my file still transferring? So I cut it off. Cut it off, and hold the power button to cut it off. And everything. Turn it back on. It's like your computer's it's malfunctioning. It's what it pops up saying. It's HP, so it starts rotating. It's like attempting to fix. And I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. The computer knows it's fucking drunk and shit and wants to take a nap, whatever. So I let it run its little thing. I come back the next day. It's everything. It's already ready for me. Loaded up. Everything's fine. It loads up my screen, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It fixed it. And my file transfer did not go through. It was corrupted. So I had to go do it again. Screen has a seizure.
Dude, maybe it's a Nintendo thing. Maybe they're just like, hey, fuck this motherfucker.
That is what I thought. So I decided to fucking delete everything to redo it, but not with that original file. I started with files that work for Nintendo, and any kind of like, once I try to go into something, it gives me like 2 minutes and then the screen fucks up. So like I can click into a file and like start looking at shit, even if I don't transfer anything. Like I click and go into something else, it's like the screen fuck up. And then every time it restarts, it says the computer is malfunctioning. And so I just had a new laptop, but I have so much of my shit for my Switch that I need off of that fucking hard drive.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's gonna be another head. Yeah, but yeah, first world problems.
Yeah, I mean, you can pull that hard drive out of that computer.
Yeah, I can do that. But I don't want to. I just want to fucking do my shit.
Yeah. I think it's a fucking Nintendo virus that they've fucking sent out to fuck with you.
I don't think that's what it is. And how dare you put that evil on me? I don't do anything Nintendo. Everything I have is legal. I paid for it.
Sure, it is.
I paid. That brings it to me. I paid for it.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Anyway, Ashtray up next. Storm social drama.
Oh yeah. So, this might be, I guess, only Oracle can relate to. How do you have some storms up there?
Oh yeah, it was my canopy that I had covering a little pool that I had purchased. That thing got completely destroyed. I'm glad it didn't smash my windows out. Neighbor's tree went down.
Yeah. The what's funny is how like if you're on like for me, I guess the Madison subreddit is my most like frequented, more than like me just like kind of browsing Facebook. As far as like the entire thread is filled. Oh, the storms! Be safe out there! Wow. I don't know if you saw the picture. Like I was out the day before, and like laying out on that sunset, taking some of this nice organic therapy I got from my friend Oracle, and took this like really pretty sunset photo. And then the next night was like, it's gonna be shitstorm, right? Possible tornadoes, thunderstorms, hail. It's like, oh, I'm coming. And there's this whole hype now, you know? It's like,
oh yeah, they gotta hype it up, dude. Like
it is so much more hype than it I remember it as like being a kid, or even just being like a teenager, or like
dude,
high school,
I feel
college.
like it was just the facts, and then at a certain point, like now it's just gotta be like, you just gotta hype it up to be the biggest fucking like pay-per-view fucking event or some shit.
Like it hasn't even happened yet, but also I'm like one of those where it's like, I'm gonna go out in this motherfucking storm. So I got that I should put the picture.
My son got out of school because of threat of severe storms. For the threat, and then when the shit hits, it's like it's a storm, but it's not like fucking blowing shit over.
We've had storms for fucking millions of years.
For years. It's not a tornado, it's not an earthquake. It's
right.
Oh shit, it's raining hard. I mean, I don't know what the fucking.
Yeah, right. So, here, this is probably easier. Let me just paste it in the. Here, I'll just paste it in the feed. That'll be easier for you. So here's like the sunset photo I took out when I was like, I'm gonna shroom out on this fucking beautiful.
Okay, so this calm. Is the calm.
Yeah.
All right.
And then so I was like, you know what? The next day, it's like fucking shitstorm's gonna come. I'm like, I want to watch this, and I want to try to recapture that moment. And so here's the so I went out there and I had to fucking I had to wait through the fucking storm, and I like basically had 15 seconds in between the swells.
Holy fuck.
If you see, like, I tried to capture the same angle
Yeah.
as if it's the other one. And it's like, and my whole title was, What a Difference a Day Makes.
Yeah.
Because it was just a day different. So I prepared to be soaked.
Yeah.
And it was literally like the wave pool at fucking Noah's Ark or something. Like, it was just, I had to just like stand behind the tree and like weather the big wind gusts and then time out the waves. And then I had about 15 seconds to jump in there, and I had my like phone in a Ziploc bag, and then like took it out. And that like last photo is like the wave right before it just completely soaked me. But I got the shot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see what you mean with the whole storm thing. This one actually, you know, it was an actual severe storm, or at least here there was, you know, spots where there were like tornadoes and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying when they're just like, oh my God, you know, this fucking crazy ass storm coming in, and then it isn't shit. It's just like, well, Jesus Christ.
Like, I guess like back to the point of my fuck what you think was that like it's like how much of it gets hyper fluffed by this, like the Reddit, like 25% of all the Reddit comments were just related to the storm. Here's a tree that fell down, you know, just like people like posting. It's like, look at on this street, a tree that's not bothering anybody. Yeah. You know, it wasn't like it was blocking traffic. It was just like, here's a tree that fell down.
Right.
Nonetheless, like we're gonna be so hyper over like stimulated by all of the data of a storm before it even happens that how much of a frenzy are we getting ourselves into? I don't know.
It's fucking bad.
I guess it's socially cool to go in your basement and take selfies.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but my wife was freaking the fuck out. I mean, granted, it was bad enough for a period of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, it's the whole boy who cried wolf fucking thing or whatever. It's like, you know, what happens when we have a real fucking storm? That's, you know, actually bad.
Actually bad, yeah. Word.
So yeah, fuck that social storm.
Well, down here it's worse for me because these people are scared of any kind of snow. When it snows 2-3 inches, it's just down. And so just the threat of snow. I mean, it's fucking like it's. I've been, oh my God, it starts like tiny little powdery flakes that aren't gonna stick. Just powdery shit. You blow it away. Like it starts. Oh my God, it's snowing.
Winter's coming.
No, that's not snow. Christ.
Oh man, yeah, that would be annoying.
And what's annoying is like 3 days later, like 3-4 days later, people are like, do we have people a week later say they couldn't get to work because it's fucking.
Yeah.
The thing is, they don't the way they treat the roads out here with this salt brine, so that the truck sprays this fucking liquid on the fucking road in the little stream. It gets washed away by the fucking by the snow as it melts and shit.
Right.
And so then it just refreezes. It's fucking crazy. It's shit. Anyway. Yeah, bitch about the South. There you go, Teddy. The cool pictures, Ashtray.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. That reminds me of that. What's that famous like?
Did you go down to the one with the big wave where it actually coming in?
Oh yeah. I've
seen. There's two of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go down to the other one.
There was the second.
So there's two, like kind of two. This is the first one. Kind of shows them in the same frame, but the second one. This is before I was completely drenched, and I got my phone, completely soaked too.
Yeah.
And but it was like, all right, I got the shot. I had about 15 seconds to like try to line it up. It was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. Let's check with Mary, see what she thinks. Nope, she still thinks it's fucking bullshit.
Mary's like, that's bullshit. Cunt. She's like, you did AI. It was an AI photo.
All right. Cool picture. That's right. All seriousness, go fuck yourself, Mary. You thunderous cunt. That's our show. We're going to be here every Wednesday. Actually, we're going to be here every Thursday night. It's our show. We'll be
That's right. We're never on Wednesdays, are we?
No.
But
We haven't been on a
not
Wednesday in like fucking 4 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, it's been a while. We do enjoy all of our fans. We'd like to hear from you. So go
Yeah,
ahead and
right.
join the
All
conversation.
5 of you.
It's more than 5. It's something like 24 by now, bro. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Be sure to join the conversation at the Red Report. Be sure to join the conversation at theredreport.com or facebook.com/the Red Report. You cannot Twitter us because we're not on Twitter anymore. I can't talk. I don't know why. Before I get out of here, I gotta give a shout out to Trey, Eric, and Chris and rolling dough with the boys. Like and share some fuckers. We're down for whatever. I'm Teddy.
I'm Oracle.
The Ashtray.
And Mystic graciously bowed out. I think he was getting a blowjob.
Did he fall asleep?
No, he was getting a blowjob.
Oh,
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe that for a second either.
Let him go out on a fucking high note, goddammit. Shitty
Yeah,
fucking
right.
friend. Jesus Christ.
Did he blowjob? No. His wife is helping him take off his boot. That's